Today's Midday Kentucky Cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. Chef Allison Davis here in the Creative Kitchen and Bath showroom, where they can help you with all of your bathroom and kitchen renovation needs. And trust me, they do a fantastic job. All right, today I am working on a little dessert, a sweet dessert. It's summertime, but this one is really easy. It's light. It's Panna Cotta. And Panna Cotta basically just means cooked cream. And so we're going to make the mixture. And then this is something that you would want to let set for about 4 to 6 hours so that it sets in the fridge. It's nice and chilled. But I have one ready to go, so we'll show you that in a minute. But first, let's get to it. We're going to start with a cup of whole milk. And again, Panna Cotta just really means cooked cream, but it's thickened with the use of gelatin. So we're going to add some gelatin in with our milk, and we're going to let that just get really nice and smooth. And we're going to start to heat that up. One thing you don't want to do with Panna Cotta is you do not want to bring this to a boil. So we want to keep it kind of on a medium to like a low heat. All right. In addition to the gelatin, we're going to flavor. This one's going to be really simple, so I'm just going to do a little vanilla. But one thing that I'm adding into this is a local company. It is Jack Rudy's cocktail mix, and this is their Lavender Bitters. So this just adds a little depth and complexity to the dish with a little bit of just a touch of that lavender. So really, with bitters, a little bit goes a very long way. All right? So we have vanilla, we have lavender. Obviously, we want our cooked Panna Cotta to be nice and sweet, so we're going in with about a half a cup of sugar. And we're just going to whisk that, and while this heats up, the milk, while it's heating, is going to help dissolve the sugar, so it's not grainy, and it's, you know, really kind of quite nice and smooth. In addition to the cup of milk, we are going to add also a cup of cream. I have a measuring cup here. Heavy cream makes it all worthwhile. All right, so we're letting this heat up, and you're going to let this steam for about, I would say, 3 to 5 minutes. And then also, and I've talked about this in other segments, but no matter what dessert you're working with, you always want to give it a pinch of salt, because that's going to bring out the sweetness in the dish as well. And it also creates balance. So even though it's a dessert, you still want to add that pinch of salt. All right, so in a separate bowl, we're going to take, and let me see if I've got a little spoon here. We're going to take a cup of just whole sour cream, and that's going to go into the bowl. And after this heats and this steams, we're going to whisk this in together until it's really nice and smooth. And then this is going to be ready to pour into our dishes. Now I've got one here that's ready to go, and I'm just going to top it with some strawberries. You could also make a nice little like strawberry sauce just by, you know, boiling this and pureeing it with maybe like a little bit of fresh sugar and lemon juice. But it is just divine on its own, to where we could just kind of top this with just a little bit of those fresh berries. You can see how it's set really nicely, and the berries just sit on top. The same would apply with a little bit of sauce. I'll probably garnish this with just a touch of fresh mint. Let me tell you, it's very similar to like biting into like a very rich, creamy ice cream. It's delicious, it's quick, it's easy, and it's actually very, I think, elegant and impressive to your guests. So if you're entertaining this summer, I suggest you maybe whip up a quick Panna Cotta, throw it in the fridge overnight, and then you've got it ready to go the next day. All right. Well, you all know exactly where to find this recipe. You can go to middaykentucky.com/recipes tab. I'm Chef Allison Davis. You're watching Midday. We'll be right back after this short break.